Hello and welcome back to ITGD Sports. We are back with a football episode this time around. It's been a long time since we've discussed football. And I have my partner Ronak, I'm Alan John. We have Debo here, our academy product. He's making his debut for us. And today we are going to discuss about Jurgen Klopp. Now the German tactician announced on January 26th that he'll be stepping away from the managerial spot at Liverpool. Now he's looking to finish the season on a high. And whatever he has done during his time since he's joined in October 2015 has been revolutionary. So let's start with assessing his legacy at the club. Debo, I'll start with you since it's your debut. How do you feel? Like, what has the changes that Klopp has made at Liverpool and what is his legacy at this club?
I think every bit of success that Liverpool has at the moment is credit to Klopp, because Klopp has molded the Liverpool side from having no structure at all to one of the biggest sides in Europe. And I think making big signings, he has hardly missed any signings, any transfers at all. He's brought in players like Salah, Van Dijk and everyone. So that is one of the most iconic teams in all of Europe. And Klopp has made himself stand at a point that he's a creator of a European giant. And that's his legacy.
Well, I feel a little bit jealous hearing all this, especially since you are also a United fan and I am also a Manchester United fan. So I feel a little jealous, but obviously we have to give credit.
It pains me a lot while saying that.
We have to give credit where credit is due. And like you said, not about missing transfers. We'll go to a Chelsea fan here who has a lot to say about transfers. So what is your opinion, when you see Klopp at Liverpool, the success that he has had over the years?
Again, I would echo what Debo just said. Barely any transfers has he got wrong in his 8-year tenure now.
Yeah.
Bringing in players and when you realize the kind of players that he's bought, he has not spent big money apart from one or two signings like Van Dijk. Bringing a player like Mohamed Salah out of Roma and turning him into a proper Premier League legend now is I don't think anybody saw that coming. Bringing in Mane from Leipzig, Firmino from Hoffenheim, these were masterclass moves that I don't think.
And even about Alisson also, the way that he that whole defense changed. It was literally unbreakable at one point in time. Go past that defense.
We guys were talking about Liverpool's Champions League winning side and the difference between the side that lost the final and the side that won the final. That was literally just one tweak. And again, going back-to-back finals, playing 3 Champions League finals, winning every trophy that there is to win, winning the Premier League, Champions League, Club World Cup, League Cup and the FA Cup. So Liverpool sort of completed football at Liverpool, and if he wants to call time on his tenure in Merseyside, then I think this is a good time to do so.
Well, he has obviously gone out and said that he will not manage another team in England. He's going to take a break, I guess. But obviously, Liverpool can't can't think about a break right now because now their whole structure is changing. They have got their director of football leaving. The whole staff that is with Klopp is also left. Now let's go to the options that they have. Who could they replace Klopp with? Obviously, the first choice, I think, Mr. Xabi Alonso doing insane work at Bayer Leverkusen. They're still unbeaten in the league, by the way.
The only team in top 5.
So that is a big choice at the moment. But do you think he's ready for this one?
Talking about Xabi Alonso, I think it is a bit early for Xabi Alonso to step into a job like Liverpool. Agreed that he is doing a phenomenal job at Leverkusen. Like we mentioned, the only team in the top 5 European leagues to not lose a match till now, and we are in February. So more than half the season has gone past, and prime to win the Bundesliga as well. I think they're 7 points ahead of Bayern Munich as of right now. So doing all the right things, but again, just like a lot of other managers before him with slightly less amount of experience, I think just 1 year or 2 years into management is not the right time for him, especially for himself as a personal choice, to step into a big job like Liverpool.
Are you hinting at a bit of Frank Lampard?
Yeah, a lot of other managers as well. Like we don't have to go to Lampard. We could be talking about Steven Gerrard as well. He did a phenomenal job at Rangers, but sadly it didn't really work out for him at Aston Villa. So yeah, those are some personal choices. A lot of it is also circumstantial. With the kind of job that comes at what point. But yeah, I think this might be a little too early for Xavi Alonso. Maybe a season or two more at Leverkusen, and then he would be the ideal candidate, I would say.
So Debo, who do you think? Like now we have discussed about Xavi. Who's your other choice?
See, it is very difficult to put a name on the like on top of the list at the moment, because this squad is nothing like you said about Xavi. Like rather than Xavi going in it for the Liverpool job, I think Liverpool won't take the risk going for Xavi at the moment,
Right.
because Xavi doesn't have the experience to manage big name superstars in a club.
Yeah.
So at the very beginning, if you bring in Van Dijk, Salah, Nunes, and everyone, so that would be somewhat of a big pressure on even at a big player come manager like Xabi Alonso. So if I had to go with one name, then so do you think Conte would be a good choice at this point?
Conte, well, let's see. Passion levels almost same as Klopp. Going out at probably taking a shot at the refs also same. But again, Conte is not the kind of guy who fits that Liverpool style.
Yeah.
The Liverpool style has now become this attacking brand of football. It's very fluidic. Conte has always been, like a very strong midfield, a very strong backline. So he's not that kind of a Liverpool, Liverpool kind of a manager. I think one of the choices they could go for, actually two choices. One is Julian Nagelsmann. I mean, he's got a short-term deal with Germany, so after the Euros, he could be an option. When it comes to another manager who I have been impressed a lot, even though he's not won anything major, but the kind of way that he's worked at the club, Brighton's Roberto De Zerbi, like the kind of budget that he's been given and the way that he's been bringing out superstars, that is something that Klopp did at Liverpool.
Also the style of play is sort of similar to what Liverpool already.
And he has Premier League experience, like big load of Premier League experience.
Yes.
That will come really handy.
Now, let's just end this conversation. One last option. Maybe some people might think it's a little bit of a banter, but the big elephant in the room.
Yeah.
Steven Gerrard, back at Liverpool as manager. What are your takes on that? Like, you guys did have a say on it, because we have all seen like managers, ex-players coming in, legends coming in, not working out. We saw it at Barca also recently. That's a topic for another discussion. But what do you think? Gerrard back at Liverpool, is that going to work?
See, again, might sound like a banterous take, but if Liverpool, Liverpool's Klopp is going to leave at the end of the season, and if Liverpool cannot really find an ideal replacement at that point of time, it might not hurt for them to get Gerrard in as a manager for a short-term basis, or like what Chelsea tried out with Lampard for 6 months, till the time they actually find a deal with the guy that they want. And we have seen that Liverpool actually goes for the people that they specifically want, not actually just going for like third or fourth choice managers. If they have somebody in mind and they think, say for example Nagelsmann, if he still has a contract with Germany till say January or say next summer, they could bring in like somebody like a Gerrard or someone else for that matter to just hold the fort for half a season or the whole season till the time they can actually get their number one choice, is what I think.
Debo?
So I think it's kind of a difficult pick for Gerrard coming into this Liverpool side. He already has signed a contract extension at his club in Saudi. And moreover, I don't think Liverpool will actually take the risk of losing the gap they have in the Premier League table, the point advantage they
So
have.
you feel that Gerrard might, kind of slip again?
Not good enough.
Or Gerrard is not good
Gerrard's
enough?
attacking football has been gruesome at this point. Even in Saudi, I've checked out a few of his Saudi games, and Gerrard's attacking football has been gruesome. And I think the kind of football Liverpool has been playing under Klopp, they will have a massive shift in their approach if Gerrard comes in.
Right. So again, the discussion is wide open on who would possibly replace Klopp. But anyways, Klopp is not focused on it. He wants to compete in all four fronts. His team is competing for 4 trophies. They are leading the Premier League. They are favourites to win the Europa League, FA Cup, and they are also in the final of the Carabao Cup. So he wants to sign off on a high. And like, what are your choices for replacements for Klopp? Let us know in the comment section. So this is me, Alan John, Debo, and Ronak signing off. Have a great day.